Good morning. Hi, Rach with Stream Hoppers United. It's tea time with S.A. Crow. So let's get out our tea. This morning I am having some English breakfast with creamer. And yeah, I think uh, I think Jen's going to pull me up on the TV. I did. Oh, she did. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning. So today I wanted to show you guys I am using a different writing software this time around. And I wanted to show it off and talk about Prep March. It's tea time. I do that. Jen's like, do you have a timer going? I'm like, no, not today. So this is Wavemaker. It's a free software. A lot of you know that I usually use YWriter. So this is where you type in, and it basically divides the acts up into 3. As you can see, I have added 1 chapter so far. So you just type in here, and if you click this, you get to see your little note cards that you've done. Search for things. I'm not sure. That's beta. It has a snowflake tool, so you can do the different snowflake method. This is, I'm doing the 3-act structure. You can pick different ones. And I am happy to report that I am almost on the second block. No, I am on the second block of Act 2, planning-wise. So, yay. Good morning, Rita. It's good to see you. Good morning, Mary Rose. Thank you for stream hopping. So yeah, this is what I've done so far. They also have a grid planner. I played around with this for a little bit. Mind map. Played with this a little bit, so I know where Bastion Securities is, what their conference room looks like. Since you're highlighting it, I pinned the link to the creator's video in stuff. Yes. Rach actually posted some videos about it, which made me go, wait a minute, I think I remember that one. And I did. But like, see if I click here, I have my note cards I've made, and I color code my character card and my scene card based on which character, because I'm doing a split POV between the 2 main leads. I think that was the male person. It's so simple that I might be looking into it further. Yeah, it's not that dissimilar from YWriter. I like the simplicity of YWriter too. You can also click this little eye, and that way it's distraction free. So yeah, right now though, I am working through the planning board. And like I said, I have gotten into chapter 2. I have 2 more blocks in chapter 2 to do. But we are at the point, the first really big crack moment for the 2 characters. So that makes me happy. Where they're kind of like, they're questioning everything. So I thought I would share that with everybody. And yeah. So, how is your prep going? I just finished all the major scenes, everybody's offices, the apartments. Um, I got the offices done, or the building done for the office, and the main office areas done. But I needed to have Tony's office, Elliot's office, and Nate's office. Um, because those are offices I know she's going to go into right now. Um, Speaking of which, um, so yeah, down here in World Building, I've got the security office. So I've got where it's located, um, address, executive offices, the employees, who are partners, who are not, um, what are some of their strengths, things like that. And then I have Tony's office and some other little things about him, like how others see him, how he is as a boss, how he is problem solving, and some decoration ideas for his office. And Nate's office. Elliot's office, because he's our IT guy, the only one. My dog is barking and looking for the other dog. Oh no. Prep, I'm revising Witches of Solace, so I redrew the major homes and the village and a little research of early 1980s. Woohoo! And then I've got her neighborhood because we open with her spending time in the neighborhood. Um, so I know she lives in the Capitol Hill area. She actually lives in Broadway. Morning, Diane. We're talking about Prep March. I'm sharing some things. And then I have Emily's apartments. So her apartment building, which I just emailed them to see if they would like be okay with me using the name of the apartment building. So we will see. So I've got her mails, boxes, the lobby, her floor plan. This place has a dog run and a dog wash. um, and so yeah, I got her bedroom and kind of an idea of her space. So yeah, getting settings done. Yesterday, I've got my character set up. I've got everybody's secrets. Secrets. So yeah, right now I'm sort of working through the plot, seeing what I need to research, if I need to research anything real fast. Tim, you package of art supplies was just delivered. Oh, yay! Are you going to do a video on that? That would be cool, dude. I love this feature, the character Rolodex, which I will probably print out. Um, I like to have my characters where I can see them right here. So all I have to do is turn my head to make sure I'm spelling a character correctly. Um, so yeah, those will get printed out too. All right. Especially if it were linked inside of the world builder. So, do you guys have any stuff you're doing this March? I've added. This is my good juju candle. Um, if you would like to be added to the good juju, or anyone you know that be added to send good juju to. Okay, I can't wait. Off to film an unboxing. Yay! Go! Go, Diane! Go! All right, while y'all are thinking about what are you got going on, I'm going to share some stuff that's going on. So our author of the month for On the Wings for Writers is Haley Wrights. She has a YouTube. Um, check her out. Give her some love. Give her Rach some love. Her book with her co-author Doppelgangers and Deceit is out, and it was on sale, so I don't think it's on sale right now, but give it a check out. Our book club book is very interesting. The Housemaid. I'm not sure how I feel about the main character yet. She's got a history, but I'm not sure how I feel about her. Our retreat location at the last weekend of the month is of Saints and Shadows. I'm waiting to see if my library will get it. March book bingo by Bookish First. How are you doing on that? I'm not doing too bad. Don't forget we have Prep March. We have prompts every day. Check out Miranda Page's Lear on Wattpad. Check out our Brandy. She has journals. Our March workshop is Social Media for Authors Part 1, and that will be this weekend. I'm sorry about last weekend. I wasn't doing well, but I am doing much better. We are still looking for streamers. If you know anybody who streams and would like to help us out on the 23rd, that would be great. Also, emails are starting to go out about how the book party works. So make sure you sign up. That's important because if you aren't signed up, I can't get the emails to you. So, and of course, our cookbook is on sale. And we sold a ebook copy of the cookbook this month. So, yay, we'll have some money to give to the charity. Okay. It shouldn't be on sale now, but if you're not ready to commit to $4.99, the Kindle Vella is also available. And it's the prequel. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm thinking about signing up with my other adding my other author pen name to Amazon and doing Kindle Vella for the story between the two books. Because by themselves, that's interesting. And I'm hoping that that would get people interested in book one. So I just need to learn some things about format on Kindle Vella and how long they suggest them to be each episode. So yeah, that is a question. So I've got to do some research on that. But I will probably do that in May. Do some research on that in May because April I'm going to be drafting. Though I decided I'm not going to try for 50. I'm going to try for 30. If I make 30 and I make over 30, that's beautiful. But I don't have that many days in April. So yeah. Would y'all be interested in Kindle Vella of the urban fantasy? If you're watching the replay, you can, of course, comment in the comment section. I will be happy. I love cereals. Yeah, I've been doing the coffee read for a while now. And that's about a scene or two. And that's fun right now. We're on Cillian's story. So that's fun because I'm getting to explore other characters right now. I can take a break and read and have kind of an end spot and then go to another when I feel like it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. All right. I know there are people here that are ready for me to read. So we will get to the reading. We, of course, are on the second book. And that is The Fire Inside. Tony and Anna's story. We are on chapter 3. So we're not too far in. Remember, there's a playlist for both the first book, Into the Fire, and this book. So you can catch up if you need to catch up. Just look for the playlist on my channel. Chapter 3, Anna. Early afternoon light slants across my face through the blinds, warming the bedroom. Sweat glues my skin to the air mattress where the sheet has exposed the plastic. Street noises filter into the hushed house, jarring my raw nerves. A car races down the street. Dogs are barking. Birds chitter in response. A woodpecker's echoing pecks drift across my senses, punctuated by the heavy breathing of Sebastian, leaden in sleep beside me. He rolls over, his arm sliding off my waist. Grit from the sheet scrapes against my skin, and I shiver. In his magnanimous generosity, he let me shower last night, but I still feel filthy. The hard chair digging into the back of my thighs, the bone-deep chill of porcelain from the tub will haunt me, even after the bruises fade. After begging and pleading for hours that first day, he finally untied me from the chair. His price, that he share my shower. His rough hands on my body, groping, pinching, smacking. He giggled the first time he left a mark on me. A necklace of bruises sting around my neck, shadows of his hands from the night before. He choked me again and again, wide, gleeful eyes fixed on me as I battled for breath, twisted, evil grin warping his face as I convulsed, clawing at his wrists and hands. A grinding pain swamps my hips from events I want only to forget, but I know I never will. My ribs ached from his kicks. I bought him those ridiculous boots months ago. Now they're imprinted on my sides for weeks to come. His voice echoed over the screaming planes flying over the house, the way he asked me as he kicked me, demanding to know if he was a real cowboy now. I shove the aches and memories away, stop daydreaming, and look around. Sebastian's laying beside me. I'm on an air mattress on the floor. We're in an empty bedroom in an uninhabited house. I have to get out of here, now, while he's sleeping off his rage. This could be my sole chance. I don't consider what will happen if he wakes. Memories threaten to engulf me again, but I fight them back. I need a plan. How do I escape? What are the steps? Think. I can make myself break down. I can let myself break down when I'm free. Ease off the air mattress. Don't wake him. Get to the front door. Get out. Find help. Resolved, I turn to the task at hand. Rolling to my side, I ease my body closer to the edge. Sebastian moves. My blood runs cold. He grows still. Bit by bit, I roll my weight off the mattress, crouching on all fours, the carpet rough against my skin as I wait, praying he won't wake. He snores and settles. Crawling to the bathroom, I pull myself upright by the sink. My legs, black, back, abdomen, everything protests the movement. The pain of the bruises on my ass cheeks flood my thoughts with unwanted memories. Him spanking me, scolding me like a small child for my unacceptable behavior. I shudder as my mouth overflows with saliva and battle back the urge to be sick. Turning on the water enough so he'll think I'm washing my hands, but not too much to wake him. I wait with my heart, my mouth for him to wake and come at me with fists. Hearing nothing, I leave the bathroom, easing the door shut behind me, hoping he'll assume I'm in there. Slowly, so painfully slowly, I make my way to the front door. The hardwood floor feels cool on the soles of my bare feet. I know better than to hunt for clothes. He hasn't let me have clothes since I woke to this living horror. Placing each foot heel to toe, I check for squeaking boards before putting my full weight down. It's amazing he doesn't wake at the sound of my heart beating out of my ribcage. Clenching my hands so hard that the bite of my nails into my abraded palms, I use the pain to keep me steady as I creep through the empty room to the door. This step, and then this step. I chant in my head, staring at the door until my vision tunnels. All that exists is my throbbing heart and the door.
I'm sorry. Imagine the diner experience that you're not having yet.
It's locked. Did it squeak the other night when he took groceries from the delivery person? I can't chance the security chain rattling, so I leave it for last. Taking care of the doorknob lock first. It feels like the deadbolt takes an eternity to slide into place. Hands shaking, I tense at every toss and turn he makes, waiting every few seconds through his snores and shuffling. Finally, the bolt comes free of the door jamb. One more obstacle between me and outside. I put as much chain in my hand as I can to silence the links while I deliberately pull it from the door section, and then it's free. I suppress the urge to laugh. I fear if I start, I'll never finish and I'll never get out of this horror. Placing my hand against the wood of the door jamb, I free the chain from my hand and with deliberate care. Tasting freedom, I grasp the doorknob. All at once, the door jerks out of my hand. Arms wrap around my waist from the front, pulling a terrible cry from my lips as I'm spun away from the threshold of the house and onto the porch from behind. Shit, did Sebastian plan for this? Had Mario grabbed me? Was someone else waiting for me to escape? I kick and struggle to free myself before the strobing lights dazzle my eyes and I hear men penetrating the house behind me. I collect my wits and relax in the arms holding me. Help came. It's not one of Sebastian's acquaintances come to drag me back into hell. They arrange a blanket around my shoulders as I recognize I'm shivering. I watch as law enforcement and guys in black Navy SEAL operation suits exit the house with Sebastian in handcuffs. Making their way towards me, the SEALs removed their headgear one by one, and I remember every individual face arranged in front of me. The members of the last SEAL team my father ever commanded. These men were once in and out of my home. The night of my prom, they had a little talk with my date. He never touched me, and I was home before the dance was over. Walt, with his puppy dog features and rich brown hair cut neat, with the hint of a curl on top. He regards me with a gentle nod. I once lamented not being attracted to him because of his gentle soul. I felt safe talking to Walt about everything except my crush on his best friend and fellow SEAL. Next to him, Nate lifts his hand in greeting. He still possesses that clean-cut Navy appearance, along with tan skin, and distinctive Polynesian good looks. They nicknamed him Silent Death, but I never met that side of him. He's always had a laid-back and joking attitude with me. Of course, there's Elliot, sinewy frame and mysterious gaze in his somber eyes, complementing his strong and restrained vibe. He gives a slight chin lift of acknowledgement in return for my gaze. Mahogany hair cut short on the sides, the action causes the longer portion of his hair at the top to shift a little, his smile missing a tooth. He must play hockey still. Malcolm smiles and winks at me in his cheeky way, his chestnut hair in a standard bodyguard cut. The blue of his eyes are shocking and piercing in the bright morning light. A sinking feeling fills me as I realize who's not standing with them, the one member of this team who must be behind me. I turn, feeling like a person viewing a wreck in progress right in front of them, but incapable of stopping the crash. I know beyond any doubt the presence at my back, the safeguard between me and the house since they seized and turned me away from it, has to be the last person I'd want to see in this state, but the first person my father would call, the only person he would rely on to save his little girl, and the man who broke my heart, Tony. His chocolate brown hair is longer than I remember. His broad shoulders, the shadow of whiskers along his jaw. He looks strong even though his eyes blaze as anger rides him, seething at the bruises on my body, at the man who dared to do this to me. I let my gaze ice over as all the anger and resentment from long ago fills me with its own sort of fire. The man of my dreams, the person I fixed my hopes on, only to have them crash beyond repair. And now, my salvation and witness to the worst hours of my life. I want to go home. I get out between clenched teeth. Tony's face falls into a mournful smile as the paramedics guide me to the ambulance nearby. A detective straight out of Hollywood casting introduced himself as Detective Davison. He informed me I'll be going to Harris Hospital where they'll perform a rape kit and take photos. He's leaving my safety to my security team, gesturing to the lineup of SEALs behind him. Walt climbs into the ambulance with the paramedics when Davison finishes. I brace myself for the next few hours and the images of strangers touching me, examining me, judging me, all while asking themselves what she did to have this happen to her. Numbness fills me up from the cool air on my legs, up to my heart, and then it crawls over my mind. The thunk of the doors closing competes with the paramedic beside me, asking for my arm to start an IV. An intravenous drip feed. Are you diabetic, Miss Hahn? The paramedic is thick in the hip area and small everywhere else. Even the hands working the needle are small. I watch those hands as she goes about her work. Walt sits in silence. I need to remember to thank him for being the one to come with me and not judging me or thinking the silence needs to be filled with chatter. The ambulance stops and light rushes into the dark interior of the vehicle as the doors open. They wheel me into a private space in the ER on a stretcher. I count holes in the ceiling tiles while they take what they need for the rape kit. I'm asked to stand, and the camera clicks fill the room, starting at my neck, breasts, stomach, even my thighs where he bit me at some point. Memories blur together in a storm of images and pain. Walt's there through it all, outside the curtain with other larger shadows. I can't bring myself to look when they move the curtains aside. Instead, I go back to counting holes in the ceiling tiles, connecting them into constellations. Detective Davison comes in as they're bringing in a food tray and water pitcher. I'm fascinated by its vibrant pink and stark white thermal middle, like someone wrapped a styrofoam cooler around a plastic pitcher. Anna, can you tell me what happened? Pulls out a recorder. I'll try. I glance at his thick, dark brown hair and dispirited brown eyes. They have deep purple bags like he hasn't slept in weeks. Does anyone take care of him? He should have someone to take care of him. How long was I there? The drug made it hard to tell. 5 days. I was up for a while then. Seems like yesterday I convinced him to release me from the restraints in the bathroom. The realization hits me how bad and how long I was there. I tell the detective everything I can remember. Sebastian's evil smile in the mirror, the needle, my muscles giving way, the car, Sebastian, the phone with Mario, trying to find a place to take me, spending half a day convincing him I'd do what he wanted, that I was sorry for breaking things off with him, letting him do things to me. He used a burner phone in a house not connected to him, the detective answers after I asked what took them so long to find me. He finally used a credit card connected to his brother to buy groceries from a phone application. We're both quiet for a minute, and maybe the detective is trying to give me time to process his answer. Can I go home now? I want to curl away from people. Yes, when the doctor releases you, your security team will take you to a safe house until the trial. As if on cue, the curtains part and Walt walks in with a bag of clothes in hand. We'll keep you safe, Anna, we promise. The doctor signed your release papers. Walt waves a script and a bunch of paperwork sheets. I close my eyes, trying to hold on just for a little longer. Thank you, Walt. I hear the detective leave, Walt following after, placing the bag of clothes on the bed, closing the curtain behind him. So that was chapter 3. I was doing an experiment this week, so check out Saturday, if you could, pretty please. Go to my YouTube, check out Saturday's writing sprints, because I used OBS to do that one, and then come back and check out this video after you watch this video and vote on my community page. I have a poll. We are trying to find out if the issues I'm having on YouTube streaming, if it's StreamYard, my computer, or my internet. So, because people have been telling me that I've been kind of patchy, stuttery, like it's that it's not been really great. So trying to figure out which one it is. So let me know. You guys, I do it for you guys, and I can't wait to see you again. I will be live again on Friday at 9 a.m. for writing sprints. So I will see you there. Take care, everybody. Have a great time. And this Thursday is Social Thursday with Rach D. Adams. And she has a great topic this Thursday on the controversy over whether you should publish your first book work or not. So we'll be chitty chatting about that. And I'll see you all soon.